Hi there. I just wanted to welcome you to the wonderful world of Pampered Chef. I am recording this video because it's sometimes so difficult to get a hold of people and get connected, and I didn't want you to waste any more time getting started into this brilliant business. So my name is Mary, and I have had the honor and the privilege of being a part of being the director and leader of our wonderful family team of consultants. And you're getting this video because you're part of our amazing and very generous and kind team. I tell you, there is nobody but the best that sign up with the Pampered Chef. So thanks for joining. There's a lot to know, but I really want to hone in on some of the most important things. And I have been in the company for 22 years. In just a few weeks, it'll be 22 years. And when I got started, I had no computer. We didn't even have computers. Well, some people did. I didn't. And I got started simply to earn a little extra income. I really wanted all the products, is what really happened. I needed them because I burned everything. I wasn't a great cook, but I loved to eat. So nobody was cooking for me at that point. My kids were small and depending upon me to fix meals for them. So we have some things in common. You are just getting started in this business, and I feel like I'm just getting started in this business, the new world of the virtual world. So I'm just jumping in scared, just like you will. So you have to start somewhere. And so let's just talk a little bit about that. So we may or may not have connected since you signed up. I will be adding you to our virtual party team, our virtual party training, our party training here as soon as I can. You should have already received an email from the Pampered Chef encouraging you to dive into Dash, which is our Pampered Chef's online training, which is a wealth of information. It can be overwhelming. There are short videos there that I would encourage you to at least get started with the first 10 to 12 videos. Take them in bite-sized pieces. The beauty of this business is that we all can do this at our own pace. So I'm going to make suggestions of what that pace might look like for you, but ultimately the decision is yours. So what you put into this is what you're going to get out of it. That's just kind of how it works. But you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. I am not kidding when I say we have not only the most generous and kind team, we have a generous and kind business associates across the world. And I have gotten some of my best training from new consultants that have dove into the virtual party world that are from Georgia or from North Carolina, or it's just beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing to be a part of a huge community. So I just encourage you to take this one day at a time, little bite-sized pieces. But really, all of us, the most important thing to focus on is scheduling parties. So without parties, all the training in the world isn't going to help you make money, and it's not going to be able to help you help others. So this is a people helping people business. So I hope you'll be aware of that and not be ashamed of that. People love to help people, and the beauty is that you're going to be able to help also. You're going to be able to help them, and they're going to be able to help you. So what I have found is typically the host rewards that our hosts get are almost equivalent in free products to what we get for commission. So that really helped me. I really struggled. I did not want to be a salesperson, and what I have really changed my thinking. I really like to think of myself as a teacher and a coach. So I get to teach people, I get to inspire people to make mealtime memories, one meal at a time. and we can make a difference in people's lives. One of the things I'm super passionate about is, obesity is just a huge, huge, huge issue in our society. And we can make a difference in helping people make healthy meals, and we can help them make them in a hurry. So we have amazing solutions for the pain points of mealtime. Also, the latest average income is about, give or take, $5,300 monthly on an average for the U.S. families, where the average expenses are about $5,100 a month. So there's just a very little ability to save for retirement or vacations, braces, those things that happen in life. Surgery, unexpected surgeries or accidents, you name it. Life can change in a heartbeat. And so we can offer, about 70% of Americans are working a part-time gig alongside of a full-time job. So we have a brilliant business opportunity. So I would encourage you to have a notebook because you want to keep track of what I'm going to share with you. You want to keep track of your contacts. So I'll go into that in a little bit more detail. So in this day and age, we're finding it's kind of uncommon to pick up the phone and call people. It's often that we are texting or private messaging, almost like we're afraid to call people anymore. So I would just want to express to you, thinking about, I would encourage you, if at all possible, to make a phone call. If a phone call is not possible, how about an audio message where they at least can hear the excitement in your voice? Because let me just tell you, if I was to say, hey, Lisa, I am so excited. I just started my Pampered Chef business, and I'm going to be an online consultant. I'm looking to schedule 4 fun online parties in the next few weeks. And I thought of you. You would get a free shopping spree, and you would also be helping me get started. What do you think? Now, this is a great message that you could text. However, will they hear your excitement in your text? Even with the best emojis, they probably won't quite hear that excitement. So I just encourage phone calls are best, and we will have scripts in our party planning group that you'll be added to as soon as possible. So this is so the first thing you really want to focus on is booking parties. So I like to encourage you to book 4 parties in the first week. This is why. Because your best laid plans and your best people that you might have picked for your first 4 parties, or that have said yes to you, one may cancel, one may end up being a flop, but at least 2 of them will hold, right? And you'll get a paycheck from your first week of business. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't it be incredible to be able to tell your husband or your friends that, oh my gosh, I was able to pay off my kit and have money to get some products that I want, or to pay my car bill or something like that in your first week of business. So we get paid twice a month when you have set up direct deposit. So in Dash, there's an option for you to sign up for that. So many people book 4 or more in their first week, and they can earn anywhere from $500 to $1,000 in commission. So when you sell $4,000 in your first 30 days, or in any month when you first get started, you're going to be earning 25% commission. That will increase as you go. So that would be like earning a check with a comma in your first month. People are doing it. Why not you? So you can work as much or as little as you'd like. We offer part-time, full-time, or career time. So I recommend in your first 30 days to strive to be the best that you can be, and aim for at least 4 parties in your first week to 2 weeks, because you'll build your skill and your confidence this way. It's like starting, and I'm going to just go there. This was encouraged, same thing was encouraged to me 22 years ago when I got started. And again, we had no texting. I don't think I even had email. So I was calling, and they encouraged me to make a list of 100 people that I knew. Not 100 people that I thought would host, or 100 people that I knew would host, or that would be interested in buying, or maybe even joining the business with me. They just encouraged me to make a list of 100 people. So I encourage you to make a list of 80 to 100. My list ended up being 80, and I was actually shocked that I had a list of 80, but I was really proud of myself that I did. I just think about anybody that eats, and in this, gosh, in our world of technology now with Facebook friends, maybe you have a high school friend. I have a high school friend I haven't talked to since high school, and we became friends on Facebook, and she hosted an online party for me in Washington. And it's so fun to be reconnected and share the love of eating and cooking. And I don't really love to cook. I really just love the eating part. So I like to get to it as quickly as possible. So think about like when you start a new job and you go your first day and somebody says, "Hey, how was your first day of your job?" And you're like, "I don't know. It's first day." It's kind of like we just do one party. You may not really know if you like it. You may not know if it's really something that is going to work, especially with the statistics of that one may cancel, one may flop, and two may hold. So again, that's why we're encouraging for parties, virtual parties, in the first week or two. And there's an ability to do those all together as a block party on Facebook. So, and I am setting up a way that I can help you run those first 4 parties until you get a little bit more established. So it's all you need to do is get the bookings and get the parties set up on your website, and you'll be able to do that even without the video, but there is a video that will help you to know how to do that. So so again, when you do that, you're going to get a commission, and the host is going to earn a shopping spree. So that's why we want to do the 4 parties in the first week or two. Your momentum, I like to think of it as an airplane. The takeoff, it just seems like it's never going to take off, and then all of a sudden, once it starts getting airborne, it continues to climb. And so that's the idea, that's the goal. Again, I encourage you to get a notebook. It's not 2020. You could do it technology, but I still do a notebook, and I make a list of the people that I've contacted, and I make notes. Maybe if I might be jumping ahead, but let's see. You're going to hear no's. I'm going to go to that here in just a minute. So in addition to commission, you will also earn products in your first 90 days. So when you have $500, in commission submitted, FedEx is going to show up at your doorstep, or maybe USPS. Just depends. Probably USPS. They're going to show up and give you a ceramic egg cooker and a silicone spatula. And at $12.50, you're going to get an 8-inch nonstick frying pan that's valued at $70. It's one of our most favorite pans. And at $12.50, you're going to get at $2,500, you're going to get the 10-inch stainless steel fry pan, and it is one of my most favorite stainless steel pans too. I love to use it for searing vegetables, and also pork chops or chicken, searing those on the stovetop is fabulous. And at $5,000, you're going to get a knife block set. Plus, you're going to earn over $1,000 in commission. So we have incredible commission and products, and the only way it's going to happen is when you have shows on your calendar. So hang on, I got to turn off the fan. Okay, I'm going to start having a hot flash here in front of you. So we don't want you to be discouraged. So expect no's. This is what I'm starting to tell you. I have about a 1 in 8 conversion. What that means is when I ask, for every 8 people that I ask, usually I get 1 yes. So you want to expect you're going to get more no's than you are yeses. So I just don't want you to get discouraged. I want you to expect it. I want you to embrace it, because for every no, you can go, no problem. That just means no means N-O, next one. And it also means you're getting closer to the next yes. So that's how that's how we do it on Team Bumblebee, all right? So I want you to think outside the box of your 6 favorite people. Make a list of everyone who eats, like I said before. I was kind of surprised that, and my best friend is now on our team, but you know, I invited her to my first launch party. She didn't come. She never did anything with my business until I was in it for 15 years. And now she's not as passionate about it as I am, but she's having success in the kitchen, and her family loves to cook. So it's fun to have this in common, and she goes to conference. She's been going to conference, and she's just a hoot. So, you know, it's not the worst thing. A no is not the worst thing. What I encourage you is when you hear a no, be sure to ask them, is it a no, not now, or is it a no, not ever? Because sometimes people are like, oh, you want me to do it tomorrow. They don't realize that it could be a month from now, you know? So if you don't get a response, I like to go back in 24 hours and just do, hey, Lisa, I don't know if you got my message. I don't trust technology. Just wanted to check in. I mean, how many times have you gotten a text message when you were at a stop sign, or you were in the middle of cooking dinner, and then you forgot? You just forgot. So we're going to have an objection scripts in our party group. There's going to be a video about how to set up your first shows on your website, and how to set up a business page. This too, I have been using Facebook groups in my personal page. It is a new thing that Facebook is wanting us to run our business through a Facebook business page. So be sure to get one set up. I have yet to do my first group in my Facebook business page. I set up a block party last night, and I'm a creature of habit, and I forgot, and I set up the group on my personal page. So pampered, not perfect. I'm not, what I like to say and what I'm learning to say is I'm just not good at it yet, but I'm diving in, because action is the only way I'm going to get responses. So maybe you're here and you're going to be doing some cooking parties, so you're just going to want to switch up the wording a little bit, and again, we'll have scripts for that. But you're going to be like, hey, Lisa, I have just become a Pampered Chef consultant, and I thought of you. I'm booking my first 4 parties, and I thought of you because you have so many friends, or you love to cook, or you hate to cook, or give them a compliment of some sort that what you see in them that made you think of them. Or I love working with you, or we love to laugh, or we love to eat, or we love to drink together, whatever it might be. So I've just got a couple more minutes, and I just want to talk to you. Also, we have, I talked about fast track rewards for products, but we also have in your first 90 days, fast track to director. So these are brand new rewards. They're so incredibly generous. I'm just blown away. So when you bring 5 people into the business, basically you promote to director. So that might sound super scary, but you're not in business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So really, we're just sharing the business, just like we shared with you and invited you. That's all you do. People are going to say yes, and people are going to say no. And your responsibility, they're going to have access to all this training material that you have access to. They're going to have access to all the amazing training that the business has also. So bring 5 people in the business that basically promotes you to director. So if you do that in your first 90 days, Pampered Chef is going to give you $500 in cash. Isn't that crazy? And then after 3 months, if you're still holding that, when you're still holding that director title, because you're going to keep building, you're going to keep growing, you're going to get another $500 in cash. Crazy, huh? So if one of those 5 people that or more that joined your team in their first 90 days, when they do the same thing as you, they're going to get $500 in cash, and you're going to get $1,000 in cash. Crazy. If they maintain that title in their first 90 days, 3 months later, they're going to get another $500, and you're going to get $1,000 in cash. So this is a $3,000 cash reward just waiting for you in your first 90 days. So this is something to get excited about, right? We didn't have this program when I got started. If you had a full-time job and your boss came in and said, hey, I have a great program, I have a new program, and you can earn $3,000 cash bonus, would you like to know more? Highly doubt that you're going to say, no. You're usually going to say, yeah, I'd like to hear a little bit more about that. So you might be thinking, I'm brand new, I haven't even had my first party, I just want you to know, it's just never too early to share the business with others. And they will have, like I said, they're going to have access to the same training and coaching. So I encourage you to make a second list. You're going to make a list of all the people you know. Then go through and make a second list of the people that you know that might enjoy a side gig, that may need extra income. Maybe you know, on Facebook you see people that are, gosh, I just got laid off from my job, they just cut my hours, or our insurance benefits just went up, or oh my gosh, my child needs braces, or we just wrecked my car and now I have a car payment. Again, people are looking, you know, people are filing bankruptcy for lack of $300 to $500 a month in their income. They're filing for bankruptcy. And we have a brilliant business that could work alongside of a full-time job. About 70% of our consultants work along a full-time job. So make a list of anybody that you know that could use extra income. For those of you that know my story, I needed a happy place. I needed a place of my own that I could shine and I could be me. In this business, this business has given me that. So I had no idea what a blessing this would be. I was going to do 4 parties and be done. I am so grateful. I'm going on to show number 2100, and I'm just blown away. I'm truly blown away that I have met the most incredible people. So no one is going to be offended if you ask them. You know, well, I just signed on with PC, Pampered Chef. I was just thinking about you because I heard you're looking for extra income, or you would be a lot of fun, and you spend a lot of time on Facebook and you connect really well with people. I thought this might be a neat side gig for us to do together. So when you get those, like somebody's interested, text me or your upline recruiter and let us help you. Do a 3-way call with them or a 3-way chat on Facebook Messenger where we can answer curious questions. And we will also be doing opportunity events as a team on Facebook too. So people are doing this. People are bringing in 5 people or more in their business in their first 90 days. And they are promoting to fast track director. They are earning these cash bonuses. Why not you? So, you know, just take this one step at a time. Be passionate, be personal, and take action. And you will be seeing yourself with a successful business here in no time. And I also would encourage you, you know, we have a 90-day rewards program. And, you know, typically it takes 3 to 6 months to establish a business, which, you know, with a hairdresser or a massage therapist or a realtor, you know, the average number of years it takes for them to establish a business is about 5 years. So again, we have a brilliant business because everybody eats. So I just want to welcome you, warm welcome to our Pampered Chef family, and look forward to connecting. There's no stupid questions. So I expect contact daily, usually for the first 30 days when you're taking action in your business. We can't answer all your questions all at the same time, but you have access to support and people that have been there and done that. So make sure you access that. Thank you again for listening. Look forward to connecting soon.